I just want...
Many people would argue that there is more evil than good in this world. Therefore, it's very easy to forget that kindness actually does exist. So today, we would like to give you a little reminder by showing you random acts of kindness that'll restore your faith in humanity. Watch until the end, and your eyes will definitely be filled with tears of joy. In a heartwarming display of solidarity and compassion, a group of barbers joined a courageous lady who had recently undergone chemotherapy as she faced the emotional challenge of having her head shaved. The barbers, moved by her strength, decided to stand by her side, and one by one, they voluntarily shaved their own heads, reminding her that she's not alone in her journey.
Oh, I see him. Yep, he's right here. He's literally right here.
This brand new car came with a small surprise, a tiny kitten who somehow was stuck inside.
I'm sorry.
Luckily, they managed to get it out safely, and the mechanic who saved the poor kitten is now its new owner.
Yes! I'm your dad now.
The King's Guard are meant to stand completely still at all times, but this guard chose to break the important rule in order to step in for the photo. This guy's biggest dream was to ride in a super fast car, so this kind vlogger decided to take him for a ride in his brand new Lamborghini. Friends of Venezuelan futsal player Kitten Indriago, who tragically passed away in a car accident, celebrate one last goal with him before they say goodbye forever. Sarah was born deaf, but after 29 years of complete silence, she received a hearing implant and was finally able to hear for the very first time.
Just get used to the sound. What does it sound like? Can you hear me?
Kilian, a 6-year-old boy from Germany with a love of motorcycles, was tragically diagnosed with terminal cancer. So, as his dying wish, he wanted to meet some bikers, so his friends and family posted about this wish on social media. Initially, they were hoping for 20 or 30 bikers to show up, but in an amazing display of compassion across Germany, over 20,000 bikers turned up. That right there is humanity at its finest. Delivery drivers are not always known for their careful attitude, but not this guy. He went above and beyond to help this woman hide a gift for her husband.
Or in there, yup, under that pillow.
Oh, I'm good. Yeah, I don't have a delivery. I got the wrong house.
Oh, okay. No, you're good.
You got it, man.
I owe you one, Rick. God, I love you.
Yeah, put it inside the gate over there, just under the gate.
This guy definitely deserves a raise.
You're the best. Bye.
In a beautiful display of great sportsmanship, UFC welterweight champion Kamaru Usman bumped into his opponent's mom after winning the fight, and this is the beautiful moment they shared together.
It's all good, honey. That's your part. It's all good. It's your turn. It ain't his time. It's your time. Be encouraged. You hear me? And keep on working because it's so come for you. And you take it to him. It's all good.
This biker didn't let his anger prevent him from doing the right thing. A man cleverly uses a shovel to rescue a baby stoat that fell into a canal and then returns it to its worried mother. A frightened dog was in desperate need of help after being stuck for hours. As the dog was panicking, the officer calmed it down and helped set it free. Just watch as the dog doesn't even wait a second before giving its rescuer a big hug. When a man encountered a hummingbird with a tick inside its eye, he kindly helped the poor creature by gently removing it. Cambodian runner Sam Nang was still on the track almost 6 minutes after the winner had crossed the finish line.
It's become far more difficult.
Despite being engulfed by a heavy rainstorm, she refused to give up, and her supporters stayed to cheer her on all the way to the finish line.
Champion.
Even though she finished in last place, she still won the hearts of millions.
Thanks to the Cambodian fans for their support, who applaud her wildly. She made her way to the finish line.
1 year after the owner of this cat tragically passed away, and the people taking care of it could still sense the animal's sadness and grief. So one day, they decided to play a video of the owner in front of it, and the cat's reaction speaks for itself. That right there is proof that animals do have emotions. Former child star Ke Huy Quan made history by winning the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor. Here is his emotional reaction.
My mom is 84 years old, and she's at home watching. Mom, I just want an Oscar.
Check out this young boy's adorable reaction after getting assistance from an older skater to land an amazing trick. That's what I call a role model. World-famous football player Cristiano Ronaldo took a couple seconds out of his day to create a memory of a lifetime for this woman. Just look at that big smile. These women are from a group called Las Patronas, and they hand out food and water to migrants traveling aboard this freight train, which has been nicknamed the Train of Death. They started doing this wonderful act of kindness 27 years ago, and are not stopping until the humanitarian crisis is solved. Life is unpredictable, and sometimes it will not always go your way, but that is exactly when it's important to stay positive, just like this guy. During a baseball game, this pitcher accidentally threw the ball at the opponent's head, and while being shaken up by his mistake, another player on the opposing team stepped up to console him in a beautiful display of sportsmanship.
Because as a pitcher, Bubs looks shaken up right now.
His parents should definitely be proud.
This is such great sportsmanship.
In Peru, a homeless man bravely risked his life to help the firefighters save a terrified dog from a fire. But that's not the only animal he managed to save. The incredible man ended up also saving all 25 animals living in a shelter located inside the building. That's what I call a true hero. When this horse lost its hoof, the owners eventually came up with a brilliant solution, and the horse's reaction is priceless. A couple noticed a baby raccoon had fallen into their swimming pool and was desperately clinging onto the ladder, trying to stay above the surface and screaming for help. Luckily, this couple was at the right place at the right time and quickly helped the little creature to safety.
There you go. Poor baby, he's scared to death.
When these superheroes found out a bunch of kids were stuck in the hospital, they came to brighten their day and their view.
Employees at Larry's Window Cleaning in Iowa threw on some capes to bring smiles to these kids' faces.
This man couldn't have children of his own, so instead, he made it his life's mission to care for orphans. He has sponsored over 7,000 orphans and built 3 schools for them. All this simply with the goal to bring true happiness to others and give as many people as possible a chance to live a decent life. A selfless nurse stopped her car to help several motorcyclists who got in a terrible accident. Fast forward a year later, and they're thanking her by bringing the whole gang to her daughter's lemonade stand. Make sure to comment down below which of these clips made you the most emotional. And please leave a thumbs up on the video and subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on so that you don't miss the next one. See you then!